Welcome back to this special series for Mental Health Awareness Week.
I'm Kirsten.
And I'm Maisie. And we are from the Modern Calligraphy Company.
We are a small business in the UK that is all about encouraging everyone to discover the beauty and fun of calligraphy.
Today, we're going to take what you've learnt from the previous videos and apply it to making elegant letter forms.
While you can certainly continue practicing with your pencil, exploring tools like a brush pen opens up a whole new world of possibilities in terms of stroke variation and flexibility. They allow for much more contrast between the thick and the thin strokes.
Brush pens are ready to use straight out of the box, whereas with pointed nibs, they require some setup. You have to prep the nib, you've got to find a pen holder, and you've also got to make sure you don't spill your ink. With brush pens, there's no need to dip into ink like you do with the nibs, so you're less likely to spill the ink everywhere or smudge anything. Brush pens are a lot more convenient.
But don't worry if you're not ready to invest in a brush pen yet. You can still learn and follow along with your pencil. So let's begin.
We'll begin by revisiting some of the basic strokes covered in our previous sessions. The downstroke, we've got the upstroke, and the compound stroke, which is the official name for a single continuous stroke that combines both an up and downstroke. It means that we can create curves and loops for our letter forms. It's worth practicing these until they feel like second nature.
The flexibility of a brush pen allows for more contrast between the strokes, but it does mean you need lots of control as you transition from the thick to the thin. So take your time to maintain that control over the pressure you're applying to give you smooth transitions and consistent letter forms.
We've prepared an alphabet sampler for you to download in the description. I'm using it here to trace over. By tracing over existing samples and templates, you understand how letters are constructed and the strokes that are involved to form those letters. While you are still building your muscle memory, it's really important to follow the arrows that indicate the direction of each stroke, and they also say when you can lift away from the paper. Working this way slows us down and stops us from hurrying through.
It's important to use tracing as a learning tool rather than relying on it exclusively. Once you feel comfortable with the basic letter forms and strokes, begin to practice without tracing. This will help you develop your own style and improve your skills.
The key to calligraphy is patience and practice. It is an activity that should be enjoyable so that you want to do more. The more you do, the better you will become at it, and it will start to feel more natural and instinctive. We recommend little and often.
Allocate a few minutes a day for practice and enjoy slowing down for a bit.
In our next video, we will talk about creating a tranquil space for you to practice in. Thanks for joining us, and please do like, subscribe, and share with a friend who might also enjoy these simple calligraphy tutorials. Until next time, keep your brush pen flowing and your letters glowing.